my gosh, I lost again.
Hey, you.
Huh?
Yeah, you. Why do you think you suck at ink games?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't have Dash.
Wrong. Let me show you exactly what you need to do to get your first win at ink games. Now listen closely.
Okay.
Now, for red light, green light, it's very simple. What you want to do is stick to the left wall because there's nobody there. And I know it may sound tempting, avoid going to people and throwing your pocket sand at them. It will just get you pushed. And once you finish, go behind the wall that I'm heading over to right now and hide in that corner. It's going to make it very hard for people to push you out. All you have to do is just pay attention. If anybody comes near you, just throw your pocket sand at them to get them away, and you've completed red light, green light. Now we're in Dalgona, the second, and what you want to go when you're and what you're going to want to do is go very slow because in Dalgona, you think, "Oh, this is going to be easy because it's a simple shape. What could go wrong?" And that's what every person does wrong. They rush, they break their cookie. Now, you can crack your cookie 2 times, as I just did, and if you crack it a third time, then you die. See, I went fast here, so I cracked my cookie twice and almost died. So, what you want to do is go slow and don't hold down. Just click for each part of the cookie or press your screen because their weapon smuggler, if they throw a grenade or a flashbang at you, that can shake your screen, and if you're holding down, it'll cause you to crack your cookie. And now, here's where things get interesting. You open up your cookie tin to find, oh no, I got Sackboy, I'm cooked. But that's where most people go wrong. Sackboy is actually just a very easy cookie. It's literally just all curves, so if you take it slow, you'll complete it in 1 minute. Now here's the final boss, the Mona Lisa cookie. Now, when you start off, go down the outside diagonal parts like you're doing the triangle cookie. You can just hold down click and just go through the middle, and since they're so close together, it won't count as you going outside. So then you want to treat the inside like the triangle as well. Just go down one diagonal part of it, only doing that stuff, and then go and do the bottom part. Just go across. As you see here, I cracked my cookie twice because I'm going fast and I'm nervous. But if you're not nervous and you just careful and you just be calm, then you can do this cookie easily. And then there's the middle part. Do the X first, and then you do the parts coming out from the middle. And once you get close to done, then it'll show you any part that you missed. And once you finish the middle, just go through the diagonal parts on the outside and just hold down click and get any parts that you missed. And eventually, and once you get about 95% of all the cookie, then it'll do the rest for you. And that's how you beat the Mona Lisa cookie. Next, we're going to talk about Lights Out. Now, for Lights Out, what you need to do is if you're low, hide underneath the beds and use your cookie or your Kimbop to heal up. Always choose fork, does more damage. And say someone's chasing you, like this guy is right now, then follow my route. Head up these stairs, jump over to the bed, jump on the beds, and run over to the next staircase and repeat. If they have Phantom Step or Dash, they're not going to be able to catch you because this route is really unpredictable and you can just infinitely run away from someone and then say they dash towards you. They're going to be stalled in an animation where they're just standing still. That's when you can use your chance to attack them and knock them down so you can run away. Avoid going to the bathrooms at all costs because that is bathrooms are just a murder haven. People go into the bathrooms to find low-level people hiding in stalls, and if you're going to go into a bathroom, do not go into a stall because if someone finds you in a stall, you're going to be eating that toilet in about 5 seconds. And for my final tip on Lights Out, this staircase right here, you can use tactical the box emote or one that just lets you get down to a low level and hide under here. This makes it very hard for people to attack you, and once you're under there, you're gonna be fine. And you can also get someone to knock you down under there, and if you put all those together, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Now, for tug of war, it's really just luck of the draw if you get good teammates or not, but I'll at least tell you how you can help your team. In tug of war, it's just it's like that one game, Pop the Lock, where the thing goes around and you have to press it once the arrow or whatever reaches the highlighted area. So with tug of war, it's basically that. You want to wait until the arrow goes for the first parts. You can just do it when it gets to it, but when it gets fast, you want to let it go around once because that helps you time it better. But of course, it's a team game, so if you lose, it happens. So always vote hide and seek because you have a better chance of winning. Now we'll talk about how to win at hide and seek. Hide and seek. Personally, my favorite game right now because of how exciting it is to just run away. Now for hide and seek, you're going to want to go upstairs and follow the path that I'm taking, go straight and then diagonal. Open up one of these doors, and then you're going to close the door. Close this door. It'll have a door across from it. Then just drop down into that corner, and you're safe. This is a foolproof plan. No way to ever die. And now Seeker. With Seeker, you have to wait 30 seconds because the hiders need to have time to hide. Now, what you're going to want to do, I usually always go upstairs because hiders tend to go up there. Then I'll check these doors to see if any hiders are in there. And every door you see, check it. See if you can open it. If it has the little symbol, that means nobody's opened it yet. Once a door's been opened, then it was always unlocked the big group of seekers, because once they find someone, then you can rely on other people to hunt down this hider. I don't even think you need to get a hit on the hider. All you had to do is you either need to hit them once or just be with the group and just attack the hider. As you can see, I found a hider here. I'm attacking him. And then the big group, we're all just stabbing him so he can't get away. Once you stab a hider a couple times, and they start bleeding and they'll run away. As you can see, that guy found a dead end and he got stuck, and he immediately left because he knew his fate was sealed. So he died. And even if you're in a big group, or you're in the show, everybody has to kill one person by themselves. So if you kill more than one person, one seeker dies as well. But in this game, if you're near someone, if you're near the hider or in the group, then if you're in the group when the hider dies, if you've gotten a hit, or I think if you're just close to the hider, then you get the credit for it, and that counts as a kill for all of you guys. So being a seeker is very easy. And I found an open door, so that means hider's been around there, and I see another one. So I chase him down. You want to wait to attack them until you're in front of them, because that makes it easy to hit them. And you just wait. You wait for when they get knocked down, wait for the white. When they get knocked down, wait for the white flash on their body. Attack them. By the time your knife slashes, you'll have hit them by the time they got up. And that's how you beat hide and seek as a seeker. And now we're at the next game, jump rope. With jump rope, all you gotta do is just either when you're jumping, you just gotta look up. Just keep your camera angled upwards and wait for the jump rope to almost be at your ankles, and then jump. And then just mash whatever 2 buttons that you have on your keyboard that helps you angle yourself back up. So for computer, that'd be A and D. So you just press both of them a lot until it just stays in the middle, and then you just keep going. And you're gonna want to not be in shift lock mode for the middle. So for the middle, you just want to wait till the end, and you're gonna want to walk to the edge and then jump over the rope and then jump before it comes across again. So you jump over the rope, jump across, then jump again, and then it's easy. If you do somehow manage to fall in the middle, don't panic. As I just said earlier, they nerfed this game to the ground, so you can just pull yourself back up now. So if you fall in the middle, just press the button at the bottom of your screen. You want to wait for the rope to come across once to where it's at its peak to pull yourself up, or else you'll get caught when you climb up. You'll get hit by the rope. Other than that, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. For Glass Bridge, I can offer you this. You may have seen Squid Game, where 062 was guessing every single glass panel until he inevitably fell to his death because no one's that lucky. You're not luckier than him. You're not making it 7 glass panels without dying. Okay? So just you're not 062. Okay? That's all you have to realize. And then you can take in these tips. Number 1, do not go, no matter what. Just don't. Okay? It's gonna be a little boring. You might think, oh no, but the time's running out. The others, they will crack eventually. They will go, as I did there, because the time was running out. Don't go. Trust me, just don't. The other tip, stand in the second to front glass panel. It's like whatever is the farthest glass panel they're on, stand on the one that's second from that. That way, nobody can trickster trip you off. And if you are standing on the first one, stand towards the middle, because I've been kicked by trickster so many times, and I never fall off because I'm always standing in the middle and it doesn't push you far enough. So if you are going to stand in the first one, just stand in the middle so you can't be pushed off. And that's it for Glass Bridge. That's simple. Now, with Mingle, it gets a little tricky. You're going to want to form alliances for Mingle with people who survived from Glass Bridge, because that's going to help you survive Mingle and not get choked out. But let's just say you don't get any teammates, and it says rooms of 2, and there's 3 of you, like there is here. Here. So it's rooms of 1, and I decide to run away from everybody. This guy's trying to follow me into a room, so I just run away from him, because eventually he'll go into a room. And I push him out of the way, and I just get into a room. If you're good, follow someone into a room and power hold them and choke them out. Now, say you and your teammate are trying to get into a room, but someone keeps following you. You gotta try and push them out of the way and get them out of the room. But if it's 3 people, like it is now, if somebody doesn't get choked out, then it will just go to last dinner. And by the time I'm recording this, Sky Squid Game will have come out, so it'll probably be different rules. But you just want to try and get them out of your room. If you're inside a room with people that you're not teammates with, just sprint jump across the room and to avoid getting power holded, because it's way harder for someone to power hold you if you're frantically running around the room, as I'm doing right now. If someone is choking your teammate out, push them. It will stop the choke, and tell your teammate to do the same. And if you do all those correctly, you should be able to survive Mingle and get into Final Dinner. Now we'll talk about that now. Now, when you go into Final Dinner, you're going to get 3 options: fork, knife, and bottle. Always choose knife. It's better late game, and fork and bottle are just going to get you killed. So you want to team with people like you did in Mingle, and you want to gang up on people and try and get it to the final 2. Because once there's 2 people remaining, it'll go until there's 2 people, and then those 2 people will fight in the final game. So team with your buddy and try and kill the other person. If people are coming after you, run, just sprint jump around the room, and use your dash or phantom step if you have it to just run away from them, and don't let them stab you. Now, this is kind of like Fortnite, where when you eventually the circle will start to close in and it'll put you guys to where you're just inside the circle of the dinner table. But for now, if you're teaming with someone, chase them down and just try and get in front of them like you're a seeker in hide and seek and try and stab them. Wait for people to attack or dash you with their bottle because that puts them in the little cooldown where they can't move. So you like here, I waited for him to dash and then I just attack him, get some more damage. Medic, you're going to want to have here, or a teammate with medic, because the bandages are very useful. It gives you invincibility frames when you're being attacked. So while you're in like the middle, see here, I can't stab. Oh, actually, no, I can stab him. But for a little half second, you're invincible to where you can't take damage and you're healing up. So medics, they can just spam their ability and heal up infinitely. As you can see here, I killed him and we didn't have to wait for the circle to close. And real quick, before we go into the last game, I'll just tell you about when it's middle circle. The reason why you pick knife is when people are running around, knife does a lot more damage and it's easier. You don't like with bottle and fork, they dash at them, but with knife, it really shines in the tiny closed area because it has a lot of range and damage, and people can't really run from you. Say they're running a circle, just get in front, predict where they're going to go, and just slash there, and you'll hit them. And a tip that I always use whenever two people are trying to attack me, say it's 1v2, you versus the other people, they're just going to attack, and eventually they'll start to hit each other. And that's when I realized, hey, wait, when I go out of the circle, I have 2.5 seconds until I start getting damage. So what I would do in those 2.5 seconds is I would run out of the circle, and then once there was like a half a second left, I would run back in, and I would just keep repeating that process over and over again so that they wouldn't come out of the circle. If they did, I would just attack them and push them out so they would start taking damage. And I would just keep running around the circle doing that, and eventually they would just hit each other, and they would eventually kill each other. And now, the final game. No abilities, no powers, no health, no cookies, no bandages, just straight up knuckle to face. The only thing you have in this final game are your fists and your dash if you have one. Now, you're new, so you probably don't have dash like I do here, but that doesn't mean you can't win. You just need to be smart. Never go after the enemy. Always wait for them to come to you. So here, I'm just waiting for him, and I'm slowly closing the distance, and I hit him out. And as you can see, don't leave the fight now. It's kind of like the last dinner where if you're outside the circle, then you get damage. It's the same here. You want to wait for the enemy to come to you, then push them out and that gets them to take damage. So I'm waiting for him to attack, and once he dashes, then I can get those 2 hits in. And when you knock someone down, you can get another hit in. So you should wait like a half a second. You'll get the timing down in no time, but when someone's knocked down, you can go to their body and wait like a half a second and then punch, and as soon as they get up, you'll hit them, and you can get 2 more combos in, and you can do that like infinitely if they don't like dash around. As you can see here, I'm just waiting for him to attack, and if I do attack, I'm quickly moving backwards, waiting for him to attack, and then I can get that hit in. I can go over to his body, wait, then punch, and if you do all these correctly, you should be at your first. You should win the fight and win your first or 35th game of Ink Games. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to win Ink Game.